Vaibhav this side, and in this video I want to share with you the misconception of belief and why it is an illusion and why you really don't need belief to achieve your goals. I will be sharing with you why relying solely on belief is futile and how you need to cultivate more of faith for goal achievement. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video because I'm gonna share with you the most powerful way to cultivate more of faith and also have heart and mind coherence to achieve goals in a powerful manner. Before I begin, I want to take a minute to announce that I'm doing a free giveaway of my book, Reality Bending. If you want to enter into the competition to win it, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment Reality Bending in the comment section. And every single Thursday, I'm going to pick one lucky winner to give my book completely free in the ebook format. And with that, let's get started with this video. So in this video, I want to talk to you about belief and why it is an illusion and why you should not rely on belief, right? So first of all, let's understand what really this belief is. So belief is nothing but proof of something in our mind, right? So whenever you form a belief, it is because your mind already has proof of that. Why do you know that gravity exists? Because you have experienced it. Why do you know that you shouldn't touch fire? Because you have proof that fire can burn you, right? So belief is formed when you have proof of something in your mind. Now, whenever you would listen to any motivational speaker, they will always say things like, oh, you should work on your belief system. Oh, you should upgrade your belief. You should just shatter any limiting belief that you are holding on in order to achieve your goals. But you cannot just change belief like this, right? So let's suppose you want to be a successful businessman and you look for belief for, let's suppose you have started a business in the past and you failed miserably in it. Your mind will create this belief that business is not for me, or let's suppose you had a failed relationship in the past and because of that you have this belief that you are not worthy of fulfilling relationships. Okay, so to give an example, if I were to believe that I'm going to have 1 million subscribers on my channel, my mind will not accept this because there is no proof of me doing it before. So my mind will reject this idea, right? Now belief is something that is there in the mind, and what most people do is that they try to work on the mind aspect, right? Society has conditioned us to believe that the mind is the greatest. We have been conditioned to believe, yes, intellect and knowledge are everything, right? What most people do is that they try to search in their external for something to believe in. How to get themselves to believe? Because they think that belief is everything. But belief isn't everything, right? It's a flawed model. If you are just looking for belief, because in order to truly believe something, you need proof. Without proof, the mind doesn't want to believe anything, right? It's very stubborn. It wants to look at the external world and believe it, right? Now, what's even more powerful than belief is what's known as faith. Now, for those of you who are much more of intellectual thinker, more logical, you are going to reject this idea of faith. And I was there too. I used to think, oh, what is this faith? It's bullshit. It's the real logic. You have got to take action. It's all about hard work. But it's not all about hard work. If you think it's all about hard work, then you are missing the point. So faith is the thing that occurs in the heart. A belief is something that occurs in mind, right? If you study the lives of successful person, once they get to success, they will tell you that they could never believe in their wildest dream that this will be possible, that they will be successful. At first, when they started out, they would never able to believe that this will be a possibility for them. So how does this make sense that they still move forward with it anyways? It's because of faith. So what you got to understand is that faith is the thing that is unconditional. If I were to put both of these in the category of belief, faith is unconditional belief, and this mind belief, this is conditional belief. It need proof to be able to accept. Faith doesn't need any proof. Faith means it doesn't matter what happens. I know in my internal world this has become a reality for me. When you get to that state within yourself, nothing will stop you, because this state of complete 100% devotion, complete 100% faith is what's known as the no doubt zone. And this is where you have no doubts. Even if you have doubts, they will get dissipated and dissolved. So how it really works is that faith comes first and then the belief follow. You need bit of both. Admittedly, you need bit of both, but one is the thing that gives birth to the other. Okay, first there comes the faith and then there comes the belief. So to give an example, in 1954 when Roger Bannister broke the record to run a mile under 4 minutes. Earlier it was believed that man could not run a mile in under 4 minutes, and whoever tried would die in this foolish attempt. It was established that our bone structure was wrong. We had inadequate lung power and our heart simply could not take the strain. But when Roger Bannister was able to break this record, even the high school kids were able to run a mile under 4 minutes after him in the following years. Why? Why that happened? Roger Bannister didn't have any proof before him doing that. It's because he operated from faith. He didn't need any belief to support that. But once he was able to do that, a new belief of being it a possibility was established, and other operated from this belief, and that's why other were also able to do that. So at first it's the faith that you need to operate with, and eventually belief will follow. First you have to listen to your heart and ignore the mind. You listen to your heart, have a complete internal conviction that this is going to be a reality for you. Have complete faith, complete love toward that goal, and you just place one step in front of the other. You just move in the darkness anyways. Even though you can't see the light, you know that light will come up soon, right? It will come up. You just have to keep going. That's it. Some people have seen 7 failed businesses and the 8th one becomes a complete hit, right? Why they were able to do that? It's because they had faith that it will eventually work out, right? You say to yourself like, I will have faith in my heart no matter what is going on in the outside world. It is mine inside me, right? It will manifest outside me very soon. So faith means it's not dependent on what's happening outside of you, because what you see in your external world is a reflection of what you have in your internal world. You can manifest only that which you already are. When you take your internal world to that state, the external world will eventually catch up to it, right? The mirror principle. Click up here to watch the video on the mirror model of the reality. So now I want to share with you the 2 keys that will help you to get to a point where this big goal achievement becomes a reality for you, right? So first of all, understand that you have to operate from faith. And operating from faith means whatever your mind says, you don't listen to it. You listen to your heart. You got to cultivate this faith in yourself, right? Faith means in your internal world is intact. It's not being poisoned by your external world. The external isn't influencing your internal unless it's actually beneficial to your worldview, right? And this is what brings me to the second key. Only look for the proof that supports your worldview. Read autobiographies of people who you want to emulate. Look for the proof. Just find proof that supports this worldview, right? Ignore all else. Someone says you won't be able to do it, ignore it. Move forward with faith. Your friend says you won't be able to do it, ignore it. Move with faith. Because trust me, it's much better to have tried and failed than to live the rest of your life in regret. Find that little speck of opportunity and make it real big. Look for the proof that supports your worldview. Ignore all else. Study the lives of people who have what you want to see in your life, how they made it. Look at their journey. Search for proof that shows why it should be possible for you as well. Look for that. And with that, I am concluding this video. I genuinely hope that this information has been useful to you. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and comment reality bending to win my book for free. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, much love and peace.